Okay, so I need a Halloween mask for a contest tomorrow. I have no idea what it's gonna be, so I just bought a bunch of stuff. And I looked at a few things, and I couldn't really pinpoint anything because I'm not crafty. I'm not an artist, nothing like that. But dang. Guess I should have showed y'all what I got so far. I got this right here, the Vampire Blood. The Vampire Blood liquid, I guess, and then it's got some little scar tissue things. And they don't. I thought they was gonna be kind of thick, but they're just like stencils or whatever. So I also got the black cream makeup and the white cream makeup. I have mascara, and do not talk about me, but these are one of the best eyebrow, but I usually use eyeliner. My daughter hates it. Now it runs a little bit, but one thing about it is when I smooth it on, it goes smoothly. So I'm just gonna, and baby, I have sharpened it up for the gods. So don't judge me. She doesn't know I'm still using it. She gave me something already that is, she says, better. But you know, when you dealing with stuff the same, you know, for so long, you stick with it. And I still got it. I'm gonna use it, but I'm waiting to let go. So I gotta say I'm not prepared because I actually need a sponge. Give me 1 minute. I need a sponge to smear it on. Okay. And I'm just kind of making up as I go. Now I did buy a mask, but if I'm gonna do something to win a contest, I gotta do something original because they don't go by that. You buy a mask, it's nothing. You buy a ugly sweater that you think is ugly. And I can use this too. This is another eyebrow pencil I never used because I didn't like it. And then I have like some little concealers and stuff like that. And I have this. I don't wear makeup, okay? This was something I was using for a while when to me, I had skin issues or whatever back in the day. And I say back in the day, but it's not that it hadn't been that long. That I bought, and it was using it as like just under my eyes or what have you. But I'm a little dusty. As you know, I am bald. I just got out of the shower too, so I'm gonna put this oil on my head. Oh, look. Probably put them on my elbows too, huh? Don't judge me. But we're gonna try to come up with something. We're gonna try to come up with something quick, and then I'll show you what my mask really look like. So I think I want to put the white cream on first. And I need to find something that I can like spread it out on because I do not want to. Okay, I'm making things up as I go. Okay, so just bear with me. So I'm going to, and I don't have my glasses on, so I'm looking everywhere right now. I see me. I see where the camera is, but for the most part, I am just winging it because I know my area, okay? Then I got some black. We're gonna come up with something. Because like I said, it's a contest. And I normally don't participate. I'm lying, y'all. I try to do something every time, and lately I've been like the 60s or 70s girl or what have you. I'm just kind of tired of that because I've gotten predictable. and I'm hoping to not be predictable tomorrow. Last time they had $300, $100, $200, $100, and I won $100, but I want that $300. Okay. Oh, and I got some eyeshadow. I haven't used it in a minute, but there's some dark stuff in there, so I can probably use that. Then we have some vampire blood. I would assume it's red, right? And I watched a couple of little videos and stuff like that, but nothing really jumped out at me. So I'm going to try and do this. Don't. Did we say it's supposed to be red, you guys? I don't see no red in this. And I'm scared to squeeze it real hard because I don't want to shoot everywhere. I'm kind of nervous because it was like it's stopped up. Oh, God. Like I said, I'm not prepared. Just bear with me because I don't have... I got something right here. I meant to get these out too. That wasn't what I was looking for, but that'll work, I think. Yeah, I gotta put my glasses on because when I tell you, when you get a certain age, those glasses become like drawers. I can't go nowhere without them. Well, some people can, not me though. Okay, so, oh, shite. Well, it is red. I don't know what was covering, maybe a little plastic or something. But we got that out. Now I gotta take my glasses off again. Let's see what we're gonna do. Okay. Let's go with the white. I'm gonna tear this off. I don't use it. Well, I ain't gonna do that. Got some scissors. So, I'm gonna need 3 pieces because I'm gonna use each one of them individually. And mind you, these are like contact lenses for me. I'm gonna have to get up probably an hour ahead of work so I could, if it works, I'm gonna have to get up an hour ahead of time so that I can prepare for it. So I'm gonna adapt the white. What I'm trying to get is a white base. Now this says it can go on the face, so I don't want no problem trying to get it off tomorrow. But yeah, so if I'm not looking at you, there's a mirror right behind. Oh, crap. Okay, so I'm going to dap it on like it's makeup. Like I know what makeup does. I've seen people do it. I've done it a couple of times. I'm not that oblivious, but I have seen people do it. And like I said, I don't wear makeup. What you see is what you get. It's not as white as I want it to be, yeah. So maybe I might let it dry and apply it again. But it might do the job. So we're gonna see. So we're gonna adapt. I don't know, but it probably don't matter if I get up on my eyebrows. And I know I'm putting a lot on here, but I have plenty in case I need more. And I have plenty in case I mess up. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, you guys. And welcome to my channel, okay? I hope you'll come back. Share this. Trust me, I am not photogenic. Or do I like to be in the spotlight? But I did what somebody told me to do. You know what that was? They said, push the button and get on about your business. And that's what I'm doing. I'm pushing the button and I'm getting up about my business. And I kind of like where I'm going with this. Like I'm going anywhere. Just, who little child could do this right? Yep. But I'm gonna put it all over my face, and I might have to come back once I get an idea of what I'm gonna do, because I have no idea where this is about to go. But I'm off to a good start, eh? Oh, my word. It doesn't look white if you ask me. Did some of this come off on it? It kind of look kind of bluish. I'm actually having fun. How about you guys? Y'all having fun? But my channel is Direct D, and I've had it for a minute. I was just honestly just afraid. I'm gonna be direct, and my name is D. So I was afraid to do this because I know people are so judgmental, and I believe in uplifting people, you know. And so I just didn't do it. I've been planning this for about a year now, and I just said whatever. It is what it is. I don't care where you go, what you do. It's gonna be a buffoon somewhere. So whatever. I mean, if we live in the world in, you know, in fright and fear, we'll get nowhere. So shoot your best shot. I could care less. I'm hoping no trolls come on here, but if you are, welcome. You ain't bothering me. Trust me, I've heard it all. So I'm not only thick in height and weight, I'm thick in skin too. Shit, I ain't got time for that. But we're gonna keep on with this. And I don't know if I like it splotchy or not. I don't know. I thought it was gonna be a little bit smoother than that, you know. But I'm gonna try to do something else and let it dry. Let it dry, because I wish it was smoother. But like I said, I'm not an artist. I'm trying to not put as much on there. But I have the stuff to take it off, so as long as it says where the face, you know, we good. I was gonna buy some hairspray, you know, that color hairspray we wear back in the day. Some people still wear it, but I was gonna use that. And I was like, wait, I probably need to ask Google. I said, hey Google, can you use hair color spray on your face? And Google pretty much in so many words said I wouldn't. so I didn't. But this is working out pretty good. And I don't want anything that's going to be irritating to my skin, because I sometimes certain things will do some crazy things. Okay. So I'm going to highlight my, okay, you guys, I'm sorry. It kind of went out on me. I told you I'm new at this, so, and I'm using this off my camera. So if anybody got any ideas, I know there's some ideas out there. There's always somebody that knows something out there. And I'm not afraid to ask for help. Can tell me how I can record and not have to worry about my camera stopping, because that's what happens. It wouldn't, my battery didn't die or anything like that. It just said I had reached my maximum limit, and I didn't know there was a maximum limit. You know, so, but that's what it told me. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to soften this up, because it's pointy too, and I don't want to poke my eyes out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline my eyes real well, or real good. Somebody be on there tell me that I'm doing wrong. So, and I'm not trying to be precise or anything like that. I'm gonna come up with something. This is kind of like getting on my nerves though, so I need another piece where I can maybe just smear it on. Yeah, I remember back in the day, when they didn't have, shoot, I'm making a mess, you guys. Oh my goodness, I got my sharpener over there though. If there was lipstick, we really couldn't afford it. And I remember when Fashion Fair was out, and if you know, you know, and the most the most liked lipstick that they were wearing was that Cherries Jubilee. And my sisters used to go to the stove, and they would raise up the stove part where you clean it out at, and they would dig the smut out, and they would mix it with some other kind of lipstick, I guess, and they would put it on their lips. Now, it sounded gross, but it looked pretty good. And I was like 8 or 9 looking at it. What y'all think? I can't really see, so I need something. Maybe I can maybe I can mix this black with it. What was I thinking, y'all? I got the black for that, didn't I? Okay. Ooh. I thought I had done something. I hadn't done anything. But we gonna see. Why do when we do our eyes, we do this? Anybody got an answer? I don't know what I'm coming up with. I just want to win, so the more outrageous, the better to me. And I'm not really a competitive. But when I figure if I don't try, I won't, it can't hurt if I don't try. So I'm like, I can come up with something. I'll make up something. I'm very creative, but I just can't create. Does that make sense? Like, I can tell you how to do it. Well, I think you should do this, do that, do that. But at the same time, I'll be sitting there like, I have a visual of it in my eye, in my mind of how it goes. But for the most part, I can't put it, I'm not crafty or nothing like that. I'll tell you, oh, you should do this, you should do that. And I have some great ideas, I think. But for the most part, I can't do it myself. They'll be like, well, show me. I can't show you. I can tell you. I can't show you. So, I don't know what's going on here. Let's do this. Give me 1 second. I gotta. I'm in my bathroom, guys, and apparently what I'm looking for is not over here. Wait a minute. Gosh darn it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yep. Sharpen it down again, but it works. It works. I'm like, God almighty. Y'all, I done tore the head. I done tore the head off. Oh my God. Messing with trying to win some money. Oh no. Oh, she's stuck up in there. Oh my God. Let me see some more up in here. I'm really mad if it isn't. I know you lying. Oh my God. You know what? You know what? It's gone. Oh, well, this might come in handy though. Let's see something. I need to cover my mouth. Shite. Where's the thing for the white? It's black. What did I use the white with? Okay, we're gonna start over, okay? Boy, I'm dusty by the mouth. I'm dusty, child. Okay, hold on. I have some funny lips. Not like ha funny, but yes. Sometimes my top lip, it's kind of creepy. I mean, like it's almost like I don't have any. I don't wear when I put on I did see this part right here. When I put on lip gloss or anything like that, it just looked like my lip goes invisible, my top lip. So I don't wear stuff like that. that moment where you know that you kind of really blind when you, I mean, the mirror's right here. And I almost don't recognize myself. That's crazy, isn't it? We're gonna do this. Do, 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 do. And then what they did was they took I almost said, what is this? They took a lining. We're going to take this line and go that way. How about that? Nothing keeps a jet. Whatever they say. Yes. I might think it look good. They might be calling me, you know, an idiot, but whatever. I'm gonna blacken these eyes a little bit more. Blacken them a little bit more. And if I don't win something, somebody will give me something. Just kidding. I'm a pretty good loser. You know, like I can deal with it. I can deal with it. Nobody wants to lose, but I ain't, you know, I ain't tripping off of it if I lose, because I like being silly sometimes. And I like bringing laughter to people. So if I lose, it was fun doing it. It was fun doing it. I thought I was pretty dark, but that's black there. That right there is black. My black is beautiful though. What y'all say? Boop, 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 boop. Ah! I'm excited. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Wait. They gonna love me like I love me. I know the words. Those are my words though. And I mean, it ain't even really nothing. Sorry you guys, this thing keep cutting off. So y'all just please bear with me. Some kind of way I'm gonna get somebody to help me edit it together. It shouldn't be that difficult if you're seeing it. Because my goal was not to edit. I was gonna give it to you raw, direct. Like DirectD. Boop. But I'm so tickled because I never would have done nothing like this. And I mean, even video this. I'm back. I had to take a little break. But what are you guys doing for Halloween? And if you don't believe in it, you know, that's cool too. I'm not against that part either. But for those that are and that like Halloween, I mean, you don't have to believe it to like it. It's fun, you know, just being silly and being somebody that you haven't been before, you know. So tell me, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? What you gonna be? I gotta get these lines straight. That is so country, but I'm a country girl, honey. All the way through and through. Country. I'm from Mississippi. Where y'all from? Tell me down below where y'all from. And go ahead and share it. I mean, it is what it is now. I mean, I'm out here. Like I said, we in these streets. I ain't in the streets, but I'm out here. So if you want to share it, you can share it. I appreciate it. And I know if I can do this, y'all can do it. And why is my why are my lips doing this? Watch this. I didn't ask for no sugar. That's crazy. I'm being silly. I got serious then. I had got by myself for a minute. And I had got by myself for a minute. Now, it ain't like I got no eyebrows or nothing right now. So let's just go ahead and see how many eyelashes I can pull up out here, because I really don't have any. You got to be careful doing this, baby. I done marked up my whole eyeball trying to put these on, but I got a little bit better with it, because that's all I wear. I wear this and I wear liner. I don't know, sometimes, I feel like I'd be looking tired if I don't. Just like a lot of women, have lost their eyelashes and I can't do those either, eyelashes. I love them. They give me a little flattering look, but baby, they stay too long on my face. I don't sleep well. I sleep, if I'm aware of something, like eyelashes on me, I sleep on my back. But I've seen people, if your eyes doing this right here, it's time to take them off, because, God dog, you can't see. Your lashes sitting down on your eyes, you like the right hand, you looking through lashes. Who that is? No. It's time to take them off. But mine tend to stay on too long. And I like it, but at some point in time, I'd be thinking, they got old and dry. And they got old and dry, and now I'm scared I'm finna be bald-eyed, because they finna take them off. And somebody told me, just use water. Baby, I tried water. Oh, I started to panic real bad, because I was like, they ain't going nowhere. And at that time I snatched them off. I snatched off about 5, 6 other extra hairs. And besides, that, my hair don't grow it do grow a little bit. But my eyebrows and my eyelashes seem to be, hanging in there. And I don't have alopecia, if anybody want to know. I don't have cancer. If anybody wants to know, because I'd rather tell you than you ask me, you got cancer? I've had people ask me that. No. I just shaved my head one day. Now, mind you, I was getting a little thin up here, and that's I got tired of hiding behind wigs and hiding behind scarves, trying to cover it up, and it just wasn't me. Inside, that was not me. So I called my daughter one day, and I was like, hey, I had bought clippers anyway. I was like, one day it's gonna have to come off. It's gonna have to come off. Right after Christmas one year, I had this little bitty bun, the little style they wear on top of the head with the ball, and I had put some crochet braids behind and hooked it up to my hair. My back hair would grow real long, but up here, baby, I was doing the woo. My mom and my grandma had cowlicks, so my brother was telling me one day when my sister-in-law was doing my hair, he was like, sis, y'all, me and you got that cowlick like Mom and Grandma. Baby, I don't want that. You can have it. That's a man. You telling a woman she about to go bald. I got a cowlick. From here to here, my hair started doing this right here. And I would wear scarves and everything. I was like, I'm bringing the 70s back. I'm wearing a scarf on the side, and I like the 70s, the bell bottoms and all that afro. I love it. And I was like, I went from there to having sew-ins and stuff like that. In the end, all of a sudden, I was like, I'm just tired of this. I just can't do this no more. And so, after I took that crochet style down, I went home one day. My daughter was in school, and I went to wash the stuff out. And I had put this. I ain't gonna say the name of the edge control, because I don't want to. I'm not trying to defame them. And they're like, is that the word, defame? I'm not trying to mess up their name and and ruin their character and nothing like that. I used it though, and my edges always have been thin. I'm not bald, but thinning. So what I did was I put that on there to hold my hair back. And when I got ready to wash my hair, my hands were wet, and I took my hand and did it like that, and my palms were full of hair. I was like, oh, it's time to get rid of it now. I wasn't ready, but hey, I got to get ready, because I got spots in my head. And I did. I called my daughter. I was like, hey, I'm calling you for moral support. She was like, what's going on? I said, I'm about to let it go. And she said, all right, okay. But she had been told me. She said, Mom, you don't need to do that, because you got your mama's head, baby. Your mama had a big head. That ain't going to work. And I was like, I ain't got no choice. I'm either going to have to walk in it. And inside, I was that person, I was like, I'm gonna have to walk in it, or I'm gonna have to deal with being bald, uncomfortably bald, you know. So I didn't want to be uncomfortable. I want to just walk in it. And so I had my phone like up here where she could see me, but there was a mirror there. I had it in, and I just dropped my head into the sink. I had a bag, and I just started shaving it off. And she was like, when I raised up, she was like, that ain't bad. And I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh my God. Child, I was so nervous. Because, you know, it was at that time to me that people didn't, men, women, nobody, you know, they didn't accept baldness. That was for men, you know. And so I knew that I had to get with the program, walk in it, or be embarrassed for the rest of my life, because this was my new norm now, you know. And so when I did that, I went to work. Now, mind you, I still didn't wear my hair like that. I still stuck that wig on, because I had little peach fuzz, and the wig, and I put my wig cap on, and I still held it on. But I did that for about a few days. And one day I went to visit my daughter, and we were getting ready to go to the grocery store, and I told her, I said, it is what it is. I'm finna go. She was like, you gonna leave the wig in her? I said, yeah, I'm finna leave the wig. And I left that wig. And it didn't take me long for people to, of course, people were looking, because it's like, I was like, I mean, I'm not saying I was a unicorn, but they made me feel like I was a unicorn. I stuck it in my eye. And they were just staring and everything. And I was like, what they staring at? I had forgot just that fast that I had shaved my head. And then that's when I knew it was, hey, it's a done deal. I ain't going back. This is who I am. And it took me for a long time for people to stop assuming that I was sick, you know. Just stop assuming that people are sick because they go bald. And go bald don't mean that they went bald, they just had to shave it off and all of it fell out, because there are some people that have alopecia. I've never been diagnosed with alopecia. When I started having a thinning spot that wouldn't grow back, I got tired of covering it up, and I just decided to cut it. That's my story, and that's not because I'm sticking to it. That's fact. So if I have alopecia, I've never been diagnosed with it. I've never gone to the doctor and said, oh, this, that, and other. No, I just cut it myself. I think that's a mess right around there, but what y'all think? And I think I need to apply some more white. I wish it was, I don't know, it's thick, but it just ain't, it's clear, like something, they watered it down or something. But, yeah. So I've been like this probably about, my mom's been dead since 2017, and this is 25, so 8 years. So I think I've been like this maybe about, she had passed before I did it. My mom died of breast cancer. So I didn't do it for her. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't. I did it because had I known I had this problem, you know, before she passed, I probably would have cut it. And I did recall, you know, talking to her one day and telling her, you know, I think I'm gonna cut my hair. She's like, baby, don't do that. Baby, don't do that. I guess she felt like I had my mama's head too. So, but for the most part, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this low maintenance style, because I don't have to jump up and try to get my hair done and try to figure out what I'm gonna do with it in my sleep, because that's the type of person I am. Like I don't pick my clothes out hardly ever the night before. I normally get up in the morning and stand in the closet and be like, I ain't got nothing to wear. And my clothes go from here to here. I ain't got nothing to wear. Literally. I mean, I picked up a lot of weight. And so I don't necessarily feel comfortable in the clothes that I have now. And, you know, that's the truth on that part. So, but I hope y'all are enjoying my channel. And I hope that you'll come back. I don't have one set thing that I'm focused on, but I do talk a lot, as you know. And I think you'll enjoy me if you come back, you know? Do that. Tell your friends. We can talk. And I'm going to be direct with you. So direct. I got this blood here, and I don't know where I want to put it. But I'm highlighting things. I kind of like the highlighting part. Do y'all see it? Look at them cheekbones. Ooh! Them cheekbone baby is. Ooh! Oh my goodness. Yes. I think that's gonna work. It might not be much, but I do have something else that I got to go with it. I don't have it in here with me. So I know this phone is gonna go out on me again. And you know, even when I get a chance to edit it, it'll still be on here. I'm not gonna edit that part out. Or if you do hear it or whatever that I said, I got something that's to go with it. I'll come back and just take a picture with, it's not much. Maybe I'll just take the picture in the morning when I get everything together. Because now, since I know the direction that I'm going, then it won't take me as long. It won't take me as long. But what do y'all suggest I put this blood? I mean, it's going to be too late for y'all to tell me, but when you do, then, you know, I'll know next time. You know, have you ever done some things that amaze you yourself? You'd be like, I can't do that. And then all of a sudden it turns out so good. And it was not what you was thinking it was going to happen. Ooh, I done smeared it a little bit. You gotta bring it back in there. Don't be so hard. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm sniffling. I think because I got the air still on. And I really had intended on putting the heater on. It's cold outside to me. It's like in the 50s. I wasn't really ready for the coolness right now. But we ain't never satisfied, are we? Never. We ain't never satisfied. Because when it get cold, get hot on us again, we're going to be like, y'all, where should I put this blood? Okay, so I got these things right here. These are the things that, look, can you do your nails? Speaking of nails, this is Holograph. Let me tell y'all what the main name of this is. I don't want to lie. I think this is it right here. Let me see. Yeah. It's this LA Color Hypno Holograph. And the name. I didn't know I had any more of this. And this is what I got on. Minus the white paint, but this is what I have on. Voodoo. That's the name. Woo! Did y'all hear that? I said voodoo. Halloween voodoo. Come on. I couldn't make that up. I wasn't planning on inserting that in there. That just happened. But these are the things that you buy. I got them off Amazon. Where you buy them, they got a little piece of cotton on the end of it. You know, normally we would use the Q-tip to, you know, finish up it and get the lines and stuff. But this right here is exactly for it. So you kind of rub it against it. You dip it into the nail polish remover, and you just run it around the side, and it just knocks it right off. Because trust me, I have to do something, and because I ain't gonna say I cannot afford the manicure all the time, that kind of thing, but that's not my first priority. You know what I'm saying? So I have about 100 bottles of polish. I'm looking like somebody with the with that bad lash and those bad eyelashes on, because there's something in this eye. Something in it, baby. Okay, so what I was gonna do with this, I think I've gotten it a little dirty. Let me see, y'all. I have another one over here. Okay, so let's find out where we're gonna put this blood. I mean, if you're gonna do it, make it thicker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's hanging on because that cotton is on there. But should I put a little bit here? It looks gross to me, but it's supposed to be gross, right? It just ain't thick enough. Like, golly. Somebody making money on vampire blood, making an arm and a leg. It wasn't that high, y'all. I'm just lying. But some of the things that we buy, you know, we just really could probably make ourselves. What y'all think? Y'all think about that? I probably need to bring that. I'm gonna try this right here. I'll lay it up in here in this black. And I'm gonna bring that on down a bit more. I ate that off. Didn't know what I do with that. Try my best not to pucker, but I don't know. I think it's good for a first time. I think it's good for a first time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time though, because I ain't gonna be doing this all the time. This is one day, you know what I'm saying? One day. I look weird. Now they just ran out with this, because let me show you this. I'll make sure I'm not lying. So this is supposed to be scars. Oh, y'all, I got a little green right here. I forgot. That might be doing too much. Let's take off. It's a green base makeup. Oh. Ba, 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 ba. Probably don't need to do too much more because I don't know where this green will go. It's supposed to be like for the witch. Green base makeup. I ain't got nowhere to put this. Let's see what this. It ain't even loud enough for me. Maybe I could put warts all over my face. Let's try the warts, y'all. I got a Q-tip here. Sorry, y'all. What y'all think? It can be like scales. I gotta come up with something because, baby, it's tomorrow and I'm tired. I was tired. I ain't been getting no rest lately, but your mental is very important, you know? Yeah, they might ask, what are you, DD? I don't know. I'm a person. I'm a person. That's what I am. Figure it out. But I know if the mask that I bought, if I just wore the mask, it's not original. They don't give you nothing. Nothing. I made my own sweater last year. I might be sounding like a sore loser, but I just didn't get the concept of it because I made my own sweater. And when I say it was hideous to me, it was hideous. It was hideous. And I ain't placed at all, nowhere. And when I saw everybody else's sweater, you know what it was? Everybody else's sweater was purchased. Yeah, Amazon. And I'd be trying to leave Amazon out of my business like that, you know what I'm saying? But the top 3 won. I'm like, the purpose of an ugly sweater is for you to make your own sweater. Am I not right? Do y'all agree with me? I don't know. I didn't win, I know that. I wasn't the only one that should have won, but yeah, I didn't win. What y'all think about that? I'm tired. And I'm about to go. Okay? But I thank y'all for being here with me. And I might put a little bit more white around here because it's kind of splotchy, as y'all see it. It's a little splotchy. So I'm going to work on that tomorrow. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to get up about an hour early. It shouldn't take that long since I know what direction I'm going. But I'm also take a picture of the outfit that I'll be having on. And it's probably just going to be all black. It's not going to be anything spectacular, but just to put the whole thing together. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all, stay tuned. Thank you for coming. And what do they say? Be sure to like, subscribe to me, and then share, okay? And then definitely put them comments down at the bottom, okay? Because I'm going to be direct here at Direct D. Bye.